All right, so everything is recorded for those that didn't make it. So, guys, couple things going into January. The last thing I'm going to discuss is this like page and what's going on with that, and we're really going to have to talk about that. Actually, we're going to have to all be doing it. But before we do that, a couple things going into the new year. I just want to get started. Number one is the coach sneak peek. I want to do that starting January 26th. Our challenge group will start the third Monday, January 19th. So I want to do the sneak peek. I know Charisse went through it with Christine Delastrito, who I got close, friendly with at leadership, and she let me go in. And Charisse, thank you for going in there. But do you guys know what the coach sneak peek is? Do you know what Charisse went through? I was in it, but I asked her to go in and kind of copy the post. Does anybody have any idea or no?
That was with Elite Stronghold, right? Was that thing that she did?
No.
No, something different. Okay.
Well, Elite Stronghold, Christine is on Elite Stronghold. When I went to leadership, I became pretty good friends with this guy, Mike Mullally, and this girl, Christine, and this other girl, Denise McDonald from in the Boston area. And Christine's an elite coach in 2000 this past year. And she runs something called a coach sneak peek. And basically you set up another Facebook group. You set up a private Facebook group, and every day there is a post. You know what? I'll let Charisse, you want to talk on this? What actually it is?
Sure. I think I uploaded the document to the Diamonds group, but if not, I can do it. But I copied and pasted all their posts, and basically you just invite people into this group who might have any interest in coaching, and it kind of goes through this progression of starting off with, this was a while ago, so I don't remember everything, but like everyone introduces themselves and you're like, yay, you know, thanks for visiting. And then it starts off with information about coaching, and then there's success stories, personal success stories, and then people explain like why they became a coach and things like that. It's very relaxed, but it also shares a lot of information. And all of the coaches combined together. So there were a ton of people. There were probably like 100 and something people in that group that I did, because it was a lot of coaches and any people that they got. So we could do an event invite, you know, just like we've been doing. It would be really easy to run. But when I talked to Christine at, I saw her at Super Saturday and talked to her after that, and she was saying she thought there was too much emphasis on, like, they used like some of the very top coaches' videos about why they coach and stuff, and they realized that that wasn't a good idea. They only want to highlight themselves and not anybody else, because they don't want new people running to like go sign up with Brandy Bots, you know, because she seems so cool in the video. So that was one of the things that was going to be changed, but it seemed like they had a great response to it.
So basically,
and it would be very easy to run.
So basically, we, the coaches, were posting like a video in it every day. I quickly looked, so we post a video every day, and then we're having people that are in there, and we're giving them. And how long does it go for, Charisse? I forget. How long is it?
I think it was 5 days. I want to try and find the document right now.
So it's like 5 days, guys. So I think we've been talking about doing this. So I want to do it January 26th because it's a Monday. So we do it Monday through Friday. It's the week after. Hey, Denise and Gina. It's the week after our challenge group starts. So I think that's a date that we'll put it out to the team after the new year, once I kind of gather my thoughts together. But just plan on, this is something we as the Diamond should probably really be the leaders and run this sneak peek. And Charisse uploaded the document of all the posts that Christine, who ran it, through the 5 days. Does that sound like a plan?
Do you want me to share my screen right now and just show briefly like the kinds of things?
Sure.
Okay.
Can you share the screen, Charisse, or no?
Yeah. So, this just shows like different ways. I copied and pasted different ways that people introduce people and like why they're there. So they kind of like give a shout out to what the people have been doing that are there to look at the sneak peek. And then there's like this build of excitement beforehand. So, you know, so excited for this group to get started, looking forward to the next 5 days. So that's the day before it starts. And then there's the official welcome. And that's in the morning. And then later on, they talk about who is Beachbody and where did it come from. And then the next day, why coaches decided to join Beachbody. So Kim, who's like the admin in the group, would do like an intro post like this at the beginning of the day. So giving people a peek at like, okay, today you're going to hear from Christine Delestrito. Now we're going to show you a testimonial from Brigitte Linford, etc. And then I have their videos. But this is like what I said they were going to take out Brigitte, take out Lindsay, because nobody needs to see them. And then examples of why join Beachbody stories posted the same day. So like this is just what some people wrote. Like this is just a regular coach. She's just a diamond, like nothing crazy. And her YouTube. And then these are all the other people's stories and examples. And then the next day is a day in the life of a Beachbody coach. So again, Kim does the intro, and then later the coaches start their posting and go through like what the day is. Start with personal development, blah, 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 blah. I started in this business 6 months ago. I wake up at 5 a.m. I work out, And then the next day is transformation stories. Again, Kim does the intro for it at the beginning of the day. The following day is about training, personal development, and compensation. So they don't get into the logistics until day 4. And then on day 5, it's all about like questions people have and like the specifics of signing up. And then also information about Shakeology. So it's pretty simple.
All right.
Sharice, is there any interaction with the people we bring in, or is it just all of them like reading information and watching videos? Like,
people comment things, like people will be commenting on those posts, and then like people will be responding back. Like, someone will say like, oh, I love this about that story, and someone will say, yeah, me too, blah, blah, blah. Where someone might ask a question, like relating to the compensation, and then somebody answers it. Plus, like the coaches are cheering each other on. Like, Jen posted her video, then I'd be like, I love your story, Jen. It's so inspiring, blah, blah, blah. So then like people start to have conversation in the comments section. Nobody's posting anything in addition, but it's all within the comments of those posts.
Okay.
Hold on one second. I just, Sharice, Rachel was on. We had to X her and remove her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why was she on?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't see that there was.
She thought there was.
Maybe she thought there was still a team call. So anyway, maybe you want to message her as I'm talking that I cut her off because it was cross, but I nipped her. All right, so guys, January 26th, it's 5 days. We'll probably have to have another call, but I know there's a couple things on tonight to talk about. So let's plan on January 26th. We're going to do that 5-day group. All right. The second thing is
Rachel. Hey, Rachel, it's Sharice. Can you see me?
Yeah, I just got disconnected. I don't know what happened.
It's because we don't have a team call tonight. This is just the Diamonds call.
Oh my God, so sorry. I was wondering what was going on. Okay, just remove me then. Sorry, okay. I thought I was having a meeting.
All right, no problem. Bye.
Sorry. Oh my
God. Kick her in the face.
Oh my God. At least we all can laugh. You know? So the next thing is really quick Blitz Monday that doing a ton of work on. What's your guys' thoughts on this? Is it because we are not giving enough, like say, advertisement in advance, and then we're waiting to that Monday and Jen's doing it? Because it's been a struggle the last 2 months. Do we continue to do it? Do we have to rethink about how we market it to our team, or what's your thoughts on that? Jen, you want to start since you kind of do it?
Sure. I felt like the first 2 months people were really jazzed up about it, and they were really, like, all right, let's do it. I'm going to do it. And then it seems to have kind of dwindled off. And I do try like a day or two before to kind of put up some posts and put up like a little video, like those little clip video things that I make with the music and stuff. But I don't know. It just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it this month and last month. It just wasn't the response I was hoping for.
Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you think?
I think it was.
Jen?
Yeah.
Are you saying you didn't get enough response that people wanted to participate, or you mean us as coaches weren't participating?
that there weren't enough coaches on our team that were participating.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like the first month when we did it, we must have 30 people, but it was tons of people. And then it just kind of like, all right, whatever, it's Monday.
Yeah. Do you think it is the time? Like, did you notice it like November and December? I feel like a lot of people are getting sort of distracted with the holidays and all. I wonder, I'm thinking, I say we still do it. It forces me to do stuff I invite people I typically wouldn't. I can't say that I get a huge response of people who actually do join, but it does push me out of my comfort zone. So for that, I say it's good. And I would say I wouldn't take it away just yet, because January, February, and March, I think are going to be key for us with New Year's resolutions and all. So that's just a thought I have, that perhaps it was just the timing. Like, I think people should really, if people are serious about this, now's the time to be serious and really show that you are, because I think we can get a lot of response from these customers just because of the time of the year.
What if when I start putting the posts up, why don't you guys share them in your accountability groups, so your working coaches group, so that way sometimes I find people don't pay attention to the big group and they pay the accountability group, your whatever you call yours, for your working coaches.
Right.
People, like, oh, it was in the coaches of Team Perseverance page, and people are like, oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So maybe if I'm putting it in the Coaches of Team Perseverance page, you can just share the post into your accountability group and say, hey guys, don't forget this is happening. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a way to drum
I
up.
think, Jen, I think Kristen was just saying, I think, I have to do a better job at bringing it up on the team call and give people a week notice.
Yeah.
Like every day post something like 5 days till birthday, 4 days down, who's in, like a week build up of just talking about it. So people, even the newer coaches will be like, then they'll have time to go, what's that?
Yeah.
Right. And it's been hard, going back to what Gina said, like this Monday, December was the Monday after Thanksgiving, and this will be the Monday after New Year's. So people are busy. I get that,
And is it like, are people, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are people going to feel like, because I'm just wondering, I'm like, okay, so Blitz Day, obviously, and now it's the event pages, sending out 50 invites.
I was just going to say that, Michelle.
So I feel like it's redundant. I don't know.
What do you mean the event invites?
Well, like for people who are doing the thing where you invite 50 people to an event invite, which we've all been doing, I think, and I think we're coaches to do.
I think the vast majority of our team has no idea what that is.
No, I know. I'm just saying for myself, I haven't been doing Blitz Day because now I was doing the other.
Michelle, to be honest, I think once everybody gets you're at the level of diamond coach, this is really not about for us. It's about for our coaches.
For them.
So if you're doing, like, I'll be honest, I may have multiple conversations going on during Blitz Day, 3 here, 3 there, 4 there, and it's working for me. I may not get out a total of 10 invites, but I'm making sure I'm touching base with my coaches. It's Blitz Day. Last Blitz I got out a bunch, but I think for you guys that are doing the event 50 that Charisse talked about, do it. But I think it's still a good thing because, look, our team is 600 and whatever coaches now, and there's 7 or 8 diamonds. So the vast majority, this is something to get them going, to help them maybe get some discussion points. So I think you guys do what works for you, but I think we as a team should do it to get people to get into the system inviting. So let's
also, like, Michelle, if you're doing that, still put your name on the doc, because it's the whole lead by example thing. Like, show your team you're doing it, and then they see, oh, Michelle's on the doc, I should put my name on the doc too.
Right. I agree. All right, so
so I'll start 5 days before this time.
Yeah, and you know what?
That's next.
And even if you did a big picture with the number 5, then the number 4, whatever.
That's easy.
Easy. Thank you. Gina and Denise, we can't see you guys.
We're here. I don't know what happened to our camera. We keep getting kicked off. I don't know. I see our spot. Look, I see our little box.
Okay.
But I don't know.
So, guys, now getting into this thing, what's going on with Facebook. And we're going to have to make some you guys are all going to have to really adapt and make some major changes, not to scare you guys, but apparently what has happened, and I'm going off of facts with being on in the wall, and I was just showing Kristen some things that they were talking about. Facebook January 1st is cracking down on anybody that's doing any type of, whether it's multi-level marketing or any type of business on your own personal / profile page, whether you call it your profile page or your personal page. A lot of coaches, top coaches on the wall, 5-star diamonds and higher, have been put in Facebook jail through the end of the year since the beginning of last week, meaning they cannot post or comment in any groups, and they are limited on doing basically very minimal stuff on Facebook. And they're realizing this by people are admin in too many groups, people are posting links to websites, people are I'm trying to think of some of the other bullet points that they're recognizing. Their About Me profile has them as a business that they know is like a network like Team Beachbody. So they're really basically, these people have got warnings. Some other network marketing companies have been permanently suspended and terminated their Facebook accounts and lost everything, had to start over because they've been given warnings saying you're not supposed to be doing business on your personal profile page. You need to have a like page. So this is right now, I am still learning the like page. I've went through a couple webinars. Another coach just did a video now about setting it up, and I just posted it as a comment on the Diamonds group. I know Jen and Sharice, I sent them Brandy Bott's webinar about her like page that I watched that get me going, and also about Facebook advertising with your like page that I just did. And I'm trying to, I've had it less than a month and I'm at about 800 and something likes on my page. But this is what I realized, and this is what I think I want you guys to be aware of with the like page. Number one is a lot of the other coaches are building and getting hundreds of coaches because when you have a like page and you run ads as cheap as a couple of bucks a day, you could do it. You're bringing in fresh eyes, not people in your warm market that are connecting to you as a person. So you're getting fresh people on your like page. Second is that, oh my God, I just totally drew a blank. Second is that they're realizing that to get all their friends over, they're keeping, and somebody like Sharice, who's had her like page forever, couldn't do this, but a lot of them are making their like page like just their name and telling their friends that, come to follow me on my like page, and then just making it David Atkins or David Wayne Atkins. I have David Atkins Fitness. I'm learning now I may just change it to David Atkins if it's available, or David Wayne Atkins, because then my friends who I have now are more apt to go and like it by me when I start advertising more, that I'm transitioning over. Because your like page, really, from what they're posting now, literally within the last half hour, it's supposed to be you as a mom, you as a dad, you as your work. It's just a place now. You don't have to worry about Facebook, dropping the hammer on you, which we've had happen. It happened to me. It happened to Jen. I got put in jail for like a couple of days. Jen was longer.
I was in the long-term penitentiary. It sucked.
And it's getting a lot. They're really cracking down. Now, guys, this is the good thing I'm realizing with the like page. I never realized how much you could do with the ads. And what I mean by that is that you could run an ad on Facebook, and an ad is that you post something and you can target, mothers between the ages of 25 and 35 that live within Katona, New York, plus or minus 5 miles in that age group, that and you can go and find out and you could type in like certain Facebook pages. Like if you guys are on mom's Facebook pages or a local teacher page or a local parent page or a local whatever, a skiing page, you can do an ad so that the ad pops up on the news feed of just the people that are liking those pages. You can really target certain people. But what Facebook is also doing is, kind of like on your personal wall, they are not really showing everybody your stuff that you put up on your personal page. You may post something about your challenge group, and they're not putting it on the news feed there. If they don't find that it's relevant and you're not getting a lot of interaction, people won't see it. Same thing on your like page. You could post something and have 500 people that like you, and they won't see it on their news feed, but you could pay $1 to boost it. It's called boost it, and it will make sure that everybody on your like page sees your post. So if you have 500 people on your like page or 100 people and you post up about your challenge group, you could pay like $1 or $2 and boost it so that everybody on your like page will, in fact, they'll make sure that they will see it and it will come up on their phone or come up on their computer. All right? The other thing is, yeah.
That's not true. It's $1 or $2 is going to get you a small segment, right? So if you have like a couple hundred people who are your fans, you might be able to get most of them to see that. But as your audience grows, like mine, so if I have like 4,200 fans, if I pay $2, I will just have a couple of hundred people see it out of 4,200 people that have liked my page. So the more people that you have that like your page, the more money you have to pay to get anything remotely close. Like I'd have to pay probably like $200 for everybody to see what I posted on my page. That like
I boosted something and I spent about 10 and it got to right. I understand, but I'm at 800 and I paid 10. It was going to get it to everybody. So. And Sharice is right, though. As you have more of a crowd, it could be more. But if you're running a challenge group once a month and you boost one post a month and you have to pay a little bit of money, that I guess it varies. But what I found interesting, and Sharice, you're 100% right. You do as your audience grows, you have to pay more money. But like when you watch the webinar on Brandy Bots, and I'll post it. She's got hundreds of coaches from her like page, and she runs an ad $10 a day. She goes, "Does it cost me $300 a month?" Yes, but I've made thousands and thousands sign up hundreds of coaches from my like page, and she's a deep six-figure earner. So she just runs $10 a day continuously to get likes. Basically, you can target. Like I have an ad running right now. I have it males at all ages, 25 to 50. That are in the United States, and I have like 10 Facebook like pages, like Danny Johnson, Success Magazine, Stay at Home Dads, people that actually like that page. You could type in that page, and I'm targeting about 700,000 people that like those pages, so my ad will target those people to get more likes on the page. So you can really get specific. You can upload your whole email, all your customer list from Beachbody. You can upload the email list from your Beachbody, and Facebook will find anybody that has a Facebook account affiliated with the email address of your customers or even your address book, and you can send an ad out to those people about your challenge group. You could create something they call lookalike audiences, where if you have a bunch of people that like your page, say 100 people, you could create a lookalike audience of those 100 people, and Facebook can come up with a couple hundred people that are like those people that have the same interest that like your page and target them with an audience. And they know this because they know what you're doing on Facebook. They know what the pages you're going to, even when you go off Facebook, what ads you're clicking on. So the point I guess I'm trying to get at, guys, is I have to slowly move everything over, and I'm going to do that because I can't afford to end up in jail, period. And I think if we all don't do that, it's only going to be a matter of time that we do end up all in Facebook jail. And I'm not an expert at it yet. I'm far from. I've been doing it a month, but I'm watching all the training videos I can. And I think I basically invite all you guys to watch these videos and treat it like a training and absorb as much as you can and create a like page and start investing and growing it. Whether you do it organically, and organically I kind of learned is you just try to get your own people, your friends to like it, or you pay money to target certain people that's your niche, your brand, to like your page. So it's a learning curve for me. I know Sharice has been in a lot longer, guys, but this is where we're heading, and Facebook is really cracking down, and you really can learn a lot with the ads. There's so many different ways that you can run ads, and it's really not that hard to do. So with that, the Brandy Bots webinar was good. The Amy Porterfield, I thought webinar was good on how to do ads. And I just started watching a video now that really shows you just how to set up a Facebook like page. I just posted it that I think I'm going to watch maybe even, tonight or tomorrow to see what they say. So that's really, guys, that's really it. I don't know if you have any thoughts about it, any questions. I'm sure some of you have questions because when this kind of happened, and Jen, one sec, when this kind of happened, guys, I was in panic mode 2 weeks ago, seeing all these top coaches, Facebook jail, then them updating what's going on and that it's really they're really cracking down. Jen, go ahead.
Okay. I'm not the most technical savvy person. I'm just going to throw that out there. I tried doing one of those targeted ads today, and I was following directions that they had on Facebook, and I don't know, I had a really hard time with it. Did you find like a training video that kind of step-by-step how to do one of those targeted ads?
No, I watched Brandy Botz's webinar. I listened to Amy Porterfield. I'm watching one that I just got now. I posted it under the comments section. I think I'll do one post, guys, with all the ones I watched. I've Googled. I went to YouTube. I've watched videos on YouTube. I'm reading what other coaches are doing. Basically, what I'm telling you guys is I've been failing at this. I was up late at night. I didn't know how much money to spend. I didn't know how to target an audience. I didn't know if it should be ages 20 to 40 or 18. It takes you through it. But, guys, I'm going to be honest. I had no idea. The only thing I can tell you guys is that this is the direction we're heading, and you're going to just have to take and look and watch everything that we post and spend the time to invest to learn it. Jen, I wish I had the clear answer, but I went through what you went through. It's still learning to me. And, and it stinks that we have to pay, but now I realize this is what my whole business is. And if I'm going to be getting in trouble, we're going to be getting locked out. We have to start thinking about where we want to go. And don't make your page some catchy name, Sharice. No knock to Sharice at all. But now, if you're going to transition a lot of people, I would start even just your name or your first, middle name, and last name as your like page.
I think when we do that call on January 4th, hopefully with that guy Jeff, I think he'll be able to give us pretty simplified instructions too.
Yeah, to set up the page, it's easy. To run an ad, it's easy. You click the age. But you click the age, you can click on interests, type people interested in. Like, here's an example. Guys, here's an example. I'm just going to share my screen to show you guys what we're dealing with so you actually can see. So, Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right, so here's my ads manager. And basically what you could do here is you could create an ad. So if I was to go, oh no, I'm just blocking me here. There we go. You could create an ad and it gives you options of what you want to do. Send people to your website, boost your post. So boost your post. And again, you have to have a like page to do this, guys. So here, if I wanted to boost a post, it comes up my like page, and then it gives you all your recent posts that were on your like page. So say I wanted to boost this 4-ball medicine ball. Actually, I'll just do this one here. This picture I did of a salad. You go to continue, campaign name, and then this is your audience. All right, guys? So you could change it. You could do locations. You can add a city, town. Like I'm running a Super Saturday ad for Katona. All right, you can really make it specific. You could type in different areas. You could type in Putnam Valley and target people only in Putnam Valley. Right now, it's all United States. Then these are the ages. So you could change the age, beginning and end. Gender, languages. You could, if you just want people that speak English, you could just put English, all. And then interest. This is where I didn't know. What I was doing when you click on family and relationships, there's 686 million people that have interest in family and relationships. I have learned in one of the videos that you want to be targeting an audience no more than 500,000 to 700,000 people. So this is way too big. So you can go underneath. Right now, I just did all of them, but you can go underneath family and relationships, and then there's dating, fatherhood, friendship. Now, this doesn't mean that these people are on fatherhood pages. It means they know based on their interaction and what they're doing that they have interest in fatherhood. And again, this is too big. This is 150 million people. But what I didn't know, Jen, and like people know, I was clicking, all right, family and relationships. All right, fitness and wellness. Let me do that. And I didn't realize Facebook shows you over here your potential reach is 118 million people. It's way, way too big. What I didn't know is that if you can find some Facebook pages that you guys are in, like give me an example. Any of you guys in a like page? Any of you guys? What's the name of a like page you're in that you like? Anybody?
A group?
A group, a like page. Anybody?
The cookbook junkies.
Is that the name of, what is the name of it?
The cookbook junkies.
The cookbook junkies?
Or cookbook junkies.
That's not the name of it. And you guys have a like page, you know, off the top of your head?
You do Lakeland Parents.
All right, so Lakeland, sometimes if you don't have it spelt exactly, it may not come up. But here, I'm going to do, let's see, like I'll do Tony Horton. What?
What's the name site? Isn't Judy the help around the mouse? Isn't that a like page?
Yeah, you got to put it in exactly. So like, here's Tony Horton's like page, right? So here, it says right here, people who have expressed an interest in or like pages related to Tony Horton. And now your target audience is 703,000. So if you spend 20 minutes and went on your profile personal page and looked at all the pages you like, or find interest of pages you like, you can then target, like Men's Health is a like page, magazine. I can target everybody that likes, now Men's Health, 27 million people. I would not target that because it's too broad. Now the thing is, why do you not want to target more people? Because the more people, the bigger it is, I was told, the more competition. Okay? So you want your target audience to be to 500,000 to 700,000 people. So like and I'll show you what I'm running right now. I have an ad running right now. And it's David Atkins fitness page likes. Ad. It's really, I know it looks complicated, everybody, but it's really, girls, because I am targeting like Danny Johnson, Darren Hardy, because look at the size of them, 27,000 people, Katona, New York, Network Marketing Pro, New York Sports Club. And my audience is only 740,000 people. So basically, what I'm getting at is that you could target your niche, your brand, to put your ad there. And you could do it where you just want people to like your page. Now you have more eyes on your page. You can boost your post. So a post you put up goes up higher. And then, there's a lot of different ways. So, guys, I'm learning, but I'm realizing that I think it's an untapped market to expand everybody that feels they're out of their warm market. And I also feel like it's something that we're all going to have to go. And usually I like having training in order and then to give it to you guys and the team. And we're kind of going through what I feel like I went through when I started this business and my sponsor quit and I had no idea what I was doing and I just had to figure it out. That's where I'm at right now. So I think it's something that you guys all make sense for the most part. I know it's confusing.
You're still using your regular personal Facebook profile page or no? And are you boosting every single ad you put on there? I mean, I know I have to watch some of the training to like get a better grip on it, but.
So Michelle, I am ideally, from what I'm hearing, people have, your ideal goal is to move everything to your like page so you're not doing both because it's a headache. I am still doing my personal page because I feel like what I'm nervous about is I have people that reach out to me almost basically monthly that are like, I've been watching your post for a year or 3 months. I'm afraid to lose them.
Right.
And I'm also afraid that whenever I put a post up on my personal page to come over to my like page, because it says David Atkins Fitness, I think those people that are our window watchers may not like it when I think that maybe if I just named it David Wayne Atkins, and that's why they say that, all right, everybody, I'm transitioning over to this other page. This is where you can connect with me. I'll have more people that will like it because I don't have myself labeled as fitness. And then your like page, you're going to treat it like your personal page and post about the same things. So right now, Michelle, I have both going. In terms of boosting my posts, can't really run an ad from your personal page. You have to have a like page to do it. And I'm not running ads every day. Right now, I'm running an ad every day for likes, meaning I'm trying to get people who like my page, so I'm getting more eyes. But that's different. And like my ad, and I'll show you guys what it is. This is what my can you guys see my thing again?
Mm-hmm.
My ad is this. Ready to kick your fitness in gear. Follow me for fitness tips and motivation. This is what they see. This is what they're seeing right now on their, that's what's coming up. And then they click this like here, like page, and then it will like my page. Now somebody, hopefully now will be seeing the stuff on my page. So I'm running a like page. Now you can do a post on your page, because that's not a post. That's creating to get people to go to my to like it. You could create you put a post up on your like page, and any one of your posts you can boost it. You can target it so that post actually comes up, and you're doing that as an ad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you need you could do it if you have a blog. You can get people to move to your blog. You can, I took an automatic CEO landing page and I put a thing out the max 30 and I sold 2 max 30 challenge packs off my ad because I just put it out there and the link was off my like page. I boosted that ad with the link to my automatic CEO and they went to that landing page and they bought it. So.
Okay.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
I have a question. What's the maximum number of Facebook followers do you need to have before they'll put you in Facebook jail? Because I don't have anywhere near as many followers or subscribers as you do. Do you have to worry to a certain point, or can you transition slower than somebody like you?
I think this is two things, Denise. I don't think it's the amount of followers. I think they're monitoring your activity. If you're an admin in a lot of groups, it tends to look like you're running a business. If you're putting up links to a website and they trace it back to you and they know everything you're doing and they think you're running a business there, whether you have 1,000 friends or 100, I think they can pinpoint. I don't think anybody's safe. However, I think a lot's to be said that a lot of the top coaches all got put in jail because their business is a lot bigger. I haven't been put in jail except for that one time, so do I think you need to rush and get this done tomorrow? No, but do I think you need to start thinking about this and start doing it? Yes, because I think this is where we're heading and we're going to have to turn it off team
before
do the
we
same
get home.
thing.
Okay.
Samantha, not when we get home, before we get home.
Any other guys, any questions on that? Anybody? And I know it probably seems overwhelming, guys. It's overwhelming for me. I'm just sharing with you what's coming on the new year.
So that was very helpful that you shared the screen and showed us that cleared it up for me. That really helped. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And that I learned from Amy Porterfield's audio podcast. I listened to it in the car. It's 35 minutes long, and I listened to it in the car. So I will post the main things I listen to. And I would just tell you guys at your own convenience to look at it and just be careful of what you're doing on your personal page right now. If you're posting about a challenge group, definitely don't put a link to your website, which I really don't do ever. None of us really do, but just be careful. Guys, any feedback? I know some of you are concerned, worried, overwhelmed. I mean, be honest. Liz, Kelly, Denise, Sheena?
Yeah, I think that'll be helpful to be putting those the trainings, be posting the trainings in the page for us. That would be good because I know I'm definitely techno deficient, so that'll be helpful. I'm definitely overwhelmed, but it's just a matter of me sitting down and doing it, and I think it'll be fine in the end. Is this something that we should be sharing with our working coaches right now, or not just yet?
Liz, I don't know if we should do it yet till we sort it out because we're going to get questions we can't answer. I think we should give it a month. I think if we see our coaches blasting their challenge group with their Beachbody Coach website, we should just kind of shoot them a private message, say, hey, we don't just be, Facebook isn't fond of posting websites, and maybe show them a way to do it without doing that. Message me for more info.
Okay.
Because what's happened is on the wall right now that we are still discussing daily. They're still talking about how to present this to their team, right? And somebody took a snapshot of Tara Carr, who's a millionaire in the business, who laid this all out to all of us saying, guys, this is what's happening January 1st. I have a like page. You all need to be switching. Somebody took a screenshot of that and put it on their coach page, and it spread like wildfire. Like Susan Lucy got her hands on some of it. I know Charisse posted about that. A lot of coaches got it, and it caused people going into a panic and then there was a lot of top coaches that got really pissed off in the like page saying what stays in here, what's said in here should stay in here. And we're here trying to learn what we should do for all these coaches for our team. Stop, ask before you share something. So a lot of people got pissed off. So we all agreed, share it with your leaders. We should all, if you do not have a like page already, you better get one. If you're in the wall, you better get one and learn it. And that's kind of like, oh shit, I better do this. Share it with your team. And once you develop a system of how you think it should be, you learn the training on how to do it, then you can share it with the rest of the coaches than just with your leaders. So really, guys, what I'm looking at is I'm going to post a couple videos that I've watched in one post. I'll just start a new one tonight. Watch them all. And all I ask is, guys, go on YouTube, whatever, see top coaches. I will post stuff as I see it and just sit down and watch as much as you can, take notes, and learn, because this is very, very, very new to me. Very new to me. Even about, trying to run 2 pages right now. It's stressful. I'm like, I have my personal page, I have my like page. I'm running an ad. I still don't know if I'm doing it right. I found out I was paying, Facebook lets you know the amount of likes that you're getting per the amount that you spend per day. And I was paying 50 cents a like. And somebody said, David, you want to be at 10 or 11 cents a like. You're paying so much money. And I looked, and my audience was way too big. I dropped my target audience, and now I'm at 30 cents per like. They figure out, if you're spending $5 a day and you're getting 20 likes, well, they just do the math. So I didn't know how to make a really targeted niche, targeted brand, and I'm learning. And I was just probably pissing money away and didn't know what I was doing. So I'll post everything, guys. Watch it. I think we should give it a month for us to transition, okay? And then I think in February, and there may have to be a training call that maybe I'll do or somebody else will do, and, we'll do it. I don't know. But we're going to have to start transitioning over in 2015.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Oh, the last thing, it will be quick, is what's your guys' thought? I think you all said yes. We probably have had 150 to 175 new coaches go on the team in probably the last 6 weeks or 7 weeks. Do you think once a month, just a very informal, what we do at, our team perseverance vision and what we do to the new coaches, like a new coach call, not get into, really anything, but just real basic. Hello, welcome to the team. This is what we do. We run our challenge groups. You can invite friends, almost kind of like the exit video, but maybe a little bit more. What do you think?
I think that's good.
Yeah? Once a month?
Once a month, yeah.
And maybe the first, the first Tuesday or the first Wednesday of the week or something? Month, I mean? Yes?
Yeah, once a month is good. Yes, once a month. Yep.
Once a month?
If the challenge group starts on the 3rd Monday of the month, then if we could do it the 4th Monday of the month, so that way if they become a coach, it would be the next week, right? The following month, it would be their first week as a coach.
Right.
What I notice, because I see when the team grows, the challenge group ends on a Saturday. The vast majority of people are signing up in the following week.
Oh, okay.
That would be a good week. I almost think the first week of the month would be better, because it gives people a week to sign up and then a week for us to say, hey, there's going to be a getting started right call.
Okay.
Or even the second week. I think the last week of the month, it's too soon because so many people are still signing on from the challenge group. So it would either be the first or second. And guys, I'm all for rotate. I have no problem doing it, but it would help you guys get comfortable leading and maybe talking about the team, and maybe, once a month, I'll do it the first month. Somebody maybe do it the second. I mean, because I know we're going to start a ramp group again. We're going to have Coach Basics. There's a lot of things going on, so I don't want to forget calls I got to do. So maybe we can rotate it, and maybe I'll do the first one. But I think we should have it because I think this is a way for all the coaches that don't want to work the business. We can do an informal hello and maybe generate maybe a little bit of interest. Let them see some faces.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
I guess that's kind of it. Any questions, anything? Sharice, you want anything on the like page?
No, I think people could see that there is a lot of information right within Facebook.
Yeah.
But there's a tutorial video within the insights section. Like once you set it up, there's some pretty obvious headings, and then there's going to be tutorials right in there. So without even having to look around for training, there's stuff right there that's pretty helpful, I think.
And Sharice, I didn't even know that. I look at all the things about how you can actually see like impressions and who's coming and where they're coming from. Like that, like I'm just like, oh my God, it like makes my head spin. I'm just trying to put up content on my page and learn as I go.
Let me show you really quickly. Hold on. Sorry, this isn't. Here we go. All right, so I was looking at the copy and paste your customer list thing that you were talking about before, Dave. That thing is really cool. But like, there's this whole Facebook for business area, and there's just tons of information. Or like,
Sharice, I don't see it. I see.
If I go, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, but I see your 2015 goals for both working coaches and support coaches.
Oh, wait, you don't see my Facebook?
I see your Facebook, but it's the stuck of your doc on your goals, your team.
Shoot, hold on. Now I can't even see where the camera went.
All right, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay. So if you go to Insights up here, so slow. There was a video up here before. Sorry, this isn't very helpful.
You don't have high-speed internet in that new house?
It's always when we're on Zoom that like everything stops working.
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, sorry.
Don't worry about it.
But if you click on Insights, there's a tutorial video right there at the top of the page, and it's good. Like the girl walks you through how to do everything within here, like how to see all of the information, like when your fans are online. Like Jen and I were talking about that before. Like she saw, right, Jen, that your people are mostly on between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Mine between 8 and 9 o'clock. That's when they're on my page or online the most. So then that's like a great time to boost the post, you know. And then like you can also see for post types, like again, it's not loading, but it will show the difference in response to posting a photograph, posting a website, posting text, and it will tell you that. I was actually really surprised to see that mine was the most responses to when I post links, not photographs. So it's kind of interesting. Like you can really learn a lot about your audience, but clearly this isn't really working right now. So sorry, but there's so much information right there.
Guys, I guess in summary, because I know it's getting late, put it this way. You're going to feel overwhelmed. It's like the first day being a coach. There's a lot here. Don't feel like you got to master it. Just start thinking it's something you're going to have to start exploring. That's it. Like there's so much information here. I will post a couple of the videos to watch. And then we'll just go from there and we'll leave it at that. Fair enough?
Yes, thank you.
All right, guys. Otherwise, if I don't talk to you guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And have a great finish to the year and go strong in 2015. So that's it. Anything you want to say?
I'm tired.
All right.
Merry Christmas. I gotta go
Merry
wrap this.
Christmas.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye. Good night.